Hello guys, Show here playing more Aviary Attorney, and maybe today I will have a little bit more energy. Well, today I've been playing for a while, even though I didn't record. I've been playing Lost Ark, and I did all the daily quests and all the all the chores that the game makes you do. God damn, that game is like really like having another job. Now, actually I have heard that many people are leaving the game because of that. We're gonna do Studio de Robinho. This guy is supposed to be the photographer who was at the party. Now that we have some information about the house, maybe we will be able to interrogate him better. That was my thinking before, so we'll see if that works. Falcon says, "So, this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock?" "Wait, there's a note on the door," says Sparrow's son. "The magnificent and marvelous artist Monsieur Robitio de Robinho is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit." Damn. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he's a pretentious bird brain. But in any case, the artist seems to be out. What shall we do? Oh, we're gonna sneak in. This is like a Dr. House when they always like sticking in the patients because everybody lies. That's exactly what we're gonna do now. We should knock anyway. No, wait. Okay, so there is not the option to just sneak in. This is not that type of game. So we're just gonna knock. Alright. Maybe he's seen one of his subjects. Knock, knock, knock. Nope, nothing happened. We should break in. Yes! Okay, guys, we're going in. We should break in, says Falcon. He's pretty blunt, you know. Normally for this type of thing you have to, you know, soften it a bit. You have to go like, we should take other measures. Or, I'm feeling some concern for the person who might be inside in trouble. We should go help. What? Says Sparrowson. Are you serious? I mean, maybe? Monsieur J.J. Falcone, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. Damn, this guy is pulling out the dictionary. You're right, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Maybe some gamer. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back, I'm barging. Damn. Sparrowson really brings comic relief to this game, huh? Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss flag? Oh, that was great. They combined the sound of this game like so well there. You could just like visualize the bird. Anyway, what in Bird Jesus' name was that? Bird Jesus. They could have done something with that. Maybe like Jesus or something. You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could go find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. Well, now we're here, we ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very, Actually, this looks very fancy. How does this guy have so much money? Swanky? I was gonna say ostentatious. I don't know what swanky means. That's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. Wait, but the sound that they put was the sound of a window breaking, not the door. We should find anything that may help our case and get the hell out. Okay, select an area to examine. Okay, what are we doing, guys? We have painting. He's a photographer though, he should be like a photograph. We have bottles. He's an alcoholic. A different painting or photograph. Oh, we're gonna examine every single photograph here. Okay, we're gonna go right to left now. Hey, Falcon, look. What? It's just an easel. What's an easel? It's like a type of piano or something? No, 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 no. Look at what's on the easel. Oh, wow. This must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. Is it? Okay, so here's a giraffe lady watching like stuff to steal. She's like she has like a very panoramic view of like what to put in her pockets. Then there's the kitty lady who always has this thing. Do you think this is her tail? That would be like a kind of like Inuyasha, where Sesshomaru has like a huge tail even in human form, kind of like that. And this guy looks like just a good boy. Look at him. I don't see anything suspicious though. Shouldn't it be there like the frog dude? Where is he? Huh. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Caterline, and I think it's Signor Purtoir, Caterline's father. So what shall we do? Do we just take this? I mean, I will leave it. I don't want to take it. No, 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 no. That would be a big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Good. Still, we've learned some valuable information as seeing this photograph in person. Have we? I suppose so, says Sparrowson. Is there anything else we need to do here? I mean, a picture of a sailing ship. Okay, we're gonna go one by one, I guess. This is a tiny photograph that appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. Very illegal? A little illegal. It's cool, we're lawyers. No, it's like a little illegal, you know? Nah, it's very illegal. There's no way. I'm not going to lie to you, Sparrowson. If we're caught, we will be spending the next 20 years as a number. I don't think that's the case. Maybe a couple of years. I call 24601. But why? Is there a meaning to this? Is that magic? I wonder. Don't be daft, Sparrowson. You can call prison numbers. Damn, I wanted that one. Really? But why? Wait, there must be a hidden like a Easter egg there, right? It was 24601. Oh, that's the name of prisoner of Jean Valjean, the from Les Miserables, I guess. Cool. I didn't know that. I didn't remember that. It's been such a long time since I read that book. This is a picture of a fence. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. A lighthouse? No, wait. It's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, it's a black smudge falcon. There's nothing to see there. Art has no meaning, stop it. A butterfly, or maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell in black and white. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No. He got demoted. Okay. Terrible. Select we're almost done. Don't worry guys, we're gonna get through this. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder, symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps. Yeah, what's this Latin saying? Gradus Parnassum, or I don't know Latin. It looks more like a stepladder to me. Oh no, we're not getting into that old argument. A beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in this bottle is. It's probably rum. Or vodka. I could taste test it, says Sparrowson. Look at him, he's so eager to help. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. And last, I see a Bourgeois tigress in the picture. Okay, one more. A chandelier. You should get one of those for the office. I don't have the money for that kind of luxury. Yeah, nowadays chandeliers will be such an obstacle. Ceilings are not that tall. Okay guys, we are done. There's nothing else to examine here. We leave in. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. Oh no. He found us. Uh-oh. Mon Dieu, what happened to my door? Jesus. I'm gonna lie. There's no way. Some kids did it. Little weasel types, we saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guide's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing, says Falcon. Well, thank you, I suppose, says Robinia. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. He's gonna be so confused. When the trial comes and he's called, he's gonna be like, wait, weren't those the guys who helped me in the street randomly? Okay guys. Escort day. We need to defend our cat friend. Let's hope that we have enough information. I have no idea what happened, to be honest. I don't think that we have even one clue that would tell me like, okay, it was this other person or whatever. Alright, Falcon and Sparrowson stand inside the marble portico of the Palais de Justice, awaiting the opening of the tribunal, the grand instance. Are you nervous, Falcon? Well, he hasn't had like a case in like years. The trick of putting his name as first in the phone book was not that great. Yes, very nervous. Of course I'm nervous. We're woefully underprepared for this case. 2 days. We had only 2 days to prepare. How are we expected to get anything done in that frame of time? Calm your feather, Falcon. We can do this. Yeah, that's kind of weird that they only gave us 2 days. Who does that? Monsieur Falcon, Petit Sparrowson, says Scatterline. Even the prosecution would need more time to gather evidence for anything, right? Like, wouldn't they want more time? Is there anything you need me to do, says Scatterline. No, we've got a handle on things. Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case, says Sparrowson. That's wonderful, says Lady Catterline. I just know you two will pull through. Let's move it along, fellas, says the secretary. I'll be watching from inside. Do your best for me, Monsieur Falcon, says Catterline. We will, says Sparrowson. Okay. Are we ready? Maybe? Okay guys, let's do our best. I wonder if it is possible that she will die. Judge Maxime, alright, settle down everyone, settle down. Is everybody here? J.J. Falcon present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. And Rupert Rabington present. The ready is prosecution, Your Honor. Oh, he's so nervous, look at him. Oh, darn, that's not... Oh, gosh, where are my notes? Ha! I knew it, says Sparrowson. Knew what? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all my classes. Oh, well, he's smart? No, he always scored the second worst marks in the class. I can only assume that the bumble through the final exams on the lack of his two rabbit's feet. Unless he's improved considerably, you might already have this trial in the bag. Okay, but Sparrow Song is the one who scored the lowest marks, right? That's good to know. But say, Sparrow Song, if Robert scored the second lowest, then who scored the lowest? I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. Oh, here it is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor, says Rabbington. Are the jury all present? Okay, there's ostrich that has like a cane of a tiny ostrich head. That's cute. Goat, hypo, dog, crow, dodo. Is this a dodo? Damn. No idea. Some type of seal maybe, or an otter, and a condor maybe. All right. Hey Falcon, I thought there were only 6 members of the jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, those 2 birds with the funny hats are assessors, the associate judges. Oh, I see. Everything seems to be order. So let us begin. The court is now in session for the trial of Dame Caterline Demio. Prosecution, please call your first witness to the stand. Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay. I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Volerty. Inspector Melarkey. So the witness stand. Inspector Volerty, please approach the stand and recite the oath. As you will, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Wait, he's missing an eye and an arm, right? Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Inspector Jus Volerty. I am a servant to the law, a scourge on the gutter rats that plague this city. Wait, what's happening here? He's missing both arms? Is that the case? I have enforced the law for over 20 years and I shall continue until I bring the infamous Viridian killer to justice. My path begins 18 years ago. Let's stick to the questions, Inspector, says Judge Maxime. Of course, Your Honor. Oh, great. I was hoping that we would have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with the lawful good douches. I bet this guy would turn on his own mother if he saw her littering. Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator in this case? That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime. Okay. Then perhaps you can walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival. Absolutely, says Volerty. Just after 7:30 we were alerted that and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rodgeriel. At the scene of the crime we found Dame Caterline Demio. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Grenouille with his blood on her paws. Ooh. Well, that sounds like an open and shut case in my humble opinion. No. No more questions, Your Honor. Okay, that was not very much. Oof. Blooded paws? Nobody told me that detail. Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. Oh god damn, guys, what are we doing? That's your opportunity to find flaws in the Spectre's testimony. Of course, I know this. You may begin your cross-examination, Monsieur Falcon. Okay. Guys, what are we doing? Cross-examine the witness. Okay, how? Select a key phrase that you find suspicious, and Falcon will press the witness for information. Okay. Ask the right questions to bring the truth to light. Avoid pressing for pointless details. The judge and the jury don't like having their time wasted. Select the statement to question. Okay, hi. So we have brought to the scene by the housemaid. Scene of the crime. We found them Cataline, okay? She was standing over a sliced open corpse. Blood on her paws. Okay, we're gonna start with scene of the crime. Jesus. Okay, bloods. Inspector, you say Dame Cataline had blood on her paws. Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict. Whose blood was it? Ha! What a question. It was Monsieur Greenway's, of course. How can you be so sure? I object, says Rabington. This line of questioning is absurd. There was only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood on Dame Cataline's paws could have only belonged to the person. Judge, Falcon's trying to delay the trial. I am afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. I do not. Wait, Falcon. You're onto something, am I? Yes, I can sense it. Look through your evidence. Maybe there is something. Oh, wait! They had no cutlery, and they were eating steak. Yes! Sorry. Yes, I do. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than a suspicion. I have evidence that the blood of... This is foolish, time-wasting, Falcon. If the blood on Cataline's paws didn't come from the victim, where did the blood come from? Cigar? Nope. Missing hands? Red herring? No, steak. On the evening of the murder, Dame Cataline ate a bloody rare steak. Is this true, Monsieur Rabington? Well, in a manner of speaking, I suppose the steak may have been on the... Then, Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on Lady's paw did not belong to the victim but to the steak? Well... Jesus. Wait, don't answer that. Why? It is a possibility, says Flaherty. Damn! Bro, I instructed you. You're on my side here. What are you doing? You're betraying me. I came second best, okay? Second worst, I guess. Intriguing, says everybody. Quite convincing. You gain a little favor with the jury. Yes, guys, we're doing well. So, Inspector Volerty, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater? Now, hold on just 1 minute, Falcon. You're overlooking something quite crucial. Dame Cataline is an elegant bourgeois kitten. She was no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners. At the banquet, she would have eaten the steak with a fork in her left hand and a knife on her right, like a proper civilized animal. How could she have possibly gotten blood on her paws? Well, that is a good question, or at least it would be at any ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happens, something was missing from the particular banquet, something that forced Dame Cataline to eat with her paws. Missing silverware. There you go. Dame Cataline was forced to eat the steak with her paws because the silverware of the household had been previously stolen. Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that to the police report. We weren't aware of anything missing from the Roger Gill residence when we performed the initial investigation. But as it happened, Baron Royal did approach us about this very subject last night. Oh. Innocent, perhaps? What a twist! Guys, we're doing so well. I'm so happy with us. What is the meaning of all this? Says Judge Maxim. Bloody steak? Misplaced silverware? Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report? Lax? My investigation? Judge, I assure you, I am the most thorough investigative officer on the force. Then it is amazing that the Parisian police managed to solve any crimes at all. Damn. He's getting like, he's getting destroyed. Oh dear, says Remington. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little investigating on your next case. Damn. This guy has given so much to the police. Both his arms, his eye. And he's getting like destroyed by the judge. I feel so bad for him. Fine. So be it. Messieurs, until next time. Damn. Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready. Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call upon, let's see, Monsieur Rovitio Robinio, the photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder. Okay, he's here. How does it go? I sort to speak without hatred and without fear and tell the truth and nothing but the truth? It's a little cliché, but to be perfectly honest. Could be the witness please introduce himself? As if anybody in this court does not immediately recognize me. Oh, this guy is so full of himself. I am the great Monsieur Rovitio Robinio, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. I don't just take people's pictures, I capture their very essence. Je suis l'artiste to une pipe. So, yeah, you're a pipe? Wait, what? You may have seen my works in the hip magazine Le Branché or Cette Chouchette? I don't know. I can send you tweets if you like. Oh damn. What on earth is a tweet? Bird-to-bird communication, come on Falcon. It's the 19th century. Get with the times already. Yes. Your works are very impressive, Monsieur Robinio, but let's get down to business. Could you tell us your activities were on the night of the murder? Very well. I was hired by Robert Royer. Fuck, I do not know French. This game is like killing me. To capture the evening's events. I arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed... Yeah, guys, I'm doing my best. I'm sorry, I'm suffering here, okay? I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I built the Baron, okay, and left. Like a true artist, says Barroson. And with regards to the photograph itself, who did you photograph? I thought you might ask. I brought a copy so that you could all see for yourselves. Oh, very good. Let's take a closer look. Wait. My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So let's see, who do we have here? In the middle, we see Baron Rorgale, the lion who hosted the event. On the left, we see the cat, then we see Dame Cataline. Wait. And finally, we see the housemaid. Wait, but Dame Cataline was here, right? He kinda changed the picture. As you can see, two people are clearly absent from the picture. The first is the victim, Monsieur Greenway. The second is the defendant, Dame Cataline. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree? Just one moment, Monsieur Remington. This proved nothing. So the defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others. That doesn't mean that they were in the garden together at that point. Hold your horses, Falcon. I am not done yet. The prosecution may continue. Behind the photograph subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set at 7:30. Oh, this photograph has been altered like so much. Now, why is that time significant? Well, Inspector Volerti told us earlier that was the exact time of the murder. Do you see, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at that time of the murder, save for Madame Cataline herself. Falcon, something is fishy. In the jail cell, Dame Cataline told us that she was present when the photograph took place, but I don't see her. That's true, but I can use Dame Cataline's testimony as evidence. It has too little weight. If I want to prove that Monsieur Robinho's photograph is not a valid piece of evidence, I will have to dish out evidence of my own. Yeah, we didn't take the picture because it would not be admissible in court, but I do have something, which is the information that the clock has no friggin' hands, so that picture is impossible. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Very well. It's a waste of time if you ask me. Alright. Select the statement question. Okay. I built magnificent photograph. I arrived at 7 p.m. Photograph. Let's take a closer look at this photograph. I see a mistake. Why is it in black and white now? I see a mistake. Just to clarify, Monsieur Robinho, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not? That is correct. The photographic process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies. That is most curious, because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible, I just told you, monsieur. The camera is a perfect unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific? Certainly. Click on the area of the photograph that... Okay, this one. The clock in this picture, there is something not quite right about it. Isn't that convenient? The defense sees something wrong with the piece of evidence that implicates his client. Don't give me that cocky tone, Monsieur Remington. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock. The photograph clearly shows that the clock's hands pointing at 7 and 6. That much is self-evident. Which is most curious, because the clock in the lounge has no hands. Oh, I thought that they were gonna do the lines around the thing. It has no hands? The clock is a mere decorative piece, a token item. Feel free to ask Baron and his housemate if you have doubts. Monsieur Robinho, how do you explain this discrepancy? Damn. I don't know. There must be some mistake. My camera is flawless. There is no mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world. Maybe there was an error in the printing process? An error precisely where the clock hands should be? Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a plausible explanation. You, Monsieur Robinho, edited this photograph. Edited? I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. It should have been a simple task considering that the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in your photograph just to simplify the editing process. Damn, he didn't think ahead, huh? Falcon, your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing? Oh, because he was being paid by the lion dude. Oh, I see. Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph's subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robinho created a perfect alibi. Okay? Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Robinho coerced, bribed, threatened? Enough silence. Let's hear some answers. Fine, you got me. I'm guilty. I did it all. You did it? You're confessing to the murder of Monsieur Greenway. What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs. I was ordered to make changes to the printed photograph, and yes, that included adding hands to the clock. Okay, who ordered you? It was the lion. It has to be. Who else? Monsieur Robinho, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear. With respect, Your Honor, I fear his claws. More than I fear the punishment of the justice system, I shall name no names. His claws, damn. That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Robinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime after all. But since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave, you shall be charged with perjury in due course. I can't protest, that's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, messieurs. Okay guys, we're winning the case, it's almost done. So, the clock hands were painted on, so what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Caroline is absent. Don't be dense. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? Still a portrayal of the night's events? Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too. It is possible that Dame Caroline was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, and all possibilities must be accounted for. So, what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for the guy to implicate his own daughter. Ooh, yes. We are suggesting that the Baron... Because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Monsieur Robington, I am not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However, mayhaps I should offer my opinion. Oh, who's talking? The camera is gonna go down. It's gonna be like a mouse. Oh, never mind. Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation being tarnished by your incompetence. Incompetence? Indeed. Let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge? Yes, I suppose that's fine. Very good. And I trust that the defense has no objections. Okay, so we're gonna examine this dude now. I pledge to speak without fear. Now, prosecutor, ask me what I witnessed over the course of the evening. Alright? Okay, so here's the testimony of the Baron that we need to examine later. The initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Greenway left to visit the garden. Dame Caroline followed him. Moments later, Senor Portoir, Monsieur Robinho and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer had left, the housemaid left to go find Monsieur Greenway and Dame Caroline. That would be when I heard her cry for help. Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there. I would like to cross-examine him, okay? I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron. Very well then, hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Rorgiel, am an honest man. The defense may proceed with the cross-examination. Alright. So, dinner. Visit the garden. Garden. Baron, we saw the murder scene, your garden, for ourselves. What's with all the horses? I want to know this, but I don't think that this will take us anywhere. When was the last time you visited it? As it happens, I've had quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years. Oh no, you just incriminated yourself, bro. Years, you say? Indeed. That's not right. Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny. Oh? And why is that? Because we have hard evidence that you visited the garden recently. Blubberdash. My word is gold. Show the court this so-called hard evidence. There you go. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin, right beside where the murder occurred. Damn, a cigar butt. That could belong to anybody. Prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself. Okay, sorry, Baron. That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars, but I must apologize, for I misunderstood your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. You see, that's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar were casually discarded. As it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience and a little paddling. The cigar butt was not robbed, it was deliberately hidden. There are many number of possible explanations, but wait, why would he hide the cigar? Are there? Because I can only think of one. That is that you deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities. Oh, because the frog would have seen the cigar in the night. Did I know? And what illicit activities would those be? You want me to spell it out? Fine, let's put everything on the table. You murdered Monsieur Greenway. That is what you were trying to keep hidden. Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen. That is a ludicrous accusation. The Baron is an upstanding citizen. Your allegation is baseless, you have no evidence. No means motive or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Rodgers as the prime suspect. You want means? The Baron certainly had means. His lion's claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Cutting a frog belly would be trivial to him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he feared his claws. Ridiculous. I would never threaten a man with violence. You want a motive? The Baron had at least 10,000 francs worth of motive. By removing a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2. This is preposterous. And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware and yet he served steak, a food item that necessitates good cutlery. Why? To bloody the hands of his guests, of course. Then he hired the easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of the handless clock to make easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said. Prosecutor, are you just going to let this slanderous yarn be uncontested? Say something! Object! You're pitifully useless. After executing the murder, the Baron found himself holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So, out of desperation, he threw it in his fountain, out of sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Signor Purloin Demieux, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Catiline was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised. This is an outrage. Judge, I demanded you. This bard is ranting lunatic. No, there is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You are a bourgeois of the worst kind. How dare you, garçon? The utter nerve of a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself of something so heinous. I'm nothing like a fat cat bourgeois. I'm a respectable, hard-working capitalist. No, you're a ruthless man who would slaughter a dear friend just to reap the few francs. You incredulous whelp. I thought I ought to got you right here and now. Like a damn frog. Damn. Okay, so what police officers are gonna come and take the lion away? Could someone please restrain the Baron? Yeah. I'm on it, Your Honor. Well, I mean, you're very brave, my friend. Let's go, old man. To the conciergerie with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. Okay, so he didn't fight for it, huh? This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add? Well, in a manner of speaking, to be honest, no. Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals in this court please be patient at this time. Alright guys, I think that we did everything correctly. I think that we won. Thank you. I just hope it was enough. What do you mean? You just proved Catalan's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure. Sparrowson, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system. What's that? I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we can not deal in proofs. It's just not possible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved her innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she's not guilty. I'm not sure that I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In the light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Dame Catalan Lemieux, to be not guilty. Guys, we did it. First case, not guilty. Monsieur Falcon, Petit Sparrowson, thank you. You did it. Yes, I suppose we did, didn't we? We should go back to the office and celebrate. We can spend the payment, like paying the bills and buying some wine. You did it, Falcon. I can't take all the credit. This is a group achievement. I am so proud of you both. I'll get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses. Damn. You're amazing, Monsieur Falcone. Oh, it was nothing. I am very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparrowson and I just worked out unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there is no need to play coy. The case is over. Wait, it was her, right? Don't tell me you're actually being sincere. I'm completely lost. Oh wow, I thought the goody thing was just an act. But you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you. Oh no. She's so guilty. I murdered Monsieur Greenway, she says. I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. And she looks so innocent. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Business? To increase Papa's share of the train company, of course. My Papa always said that the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found his cigar. Oh, I put it there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose that was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris' finest. But Falcon proved that Monsieur Robinho's photograph was edited. It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Greenway in the garden. Okay? My papa knew I needed an alibi, so I ordered Monsieur Rovigno to paint me over. Oh. But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by the trial. It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that would have gone very badly. Damn. What with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who would have won a case like this, even for a bourgeois kitty like me. I think you should leave. Fine. So much for the celebrations. Here's the payment for your services straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu. Damn. That was a twist. Falcon, what do we do now? We'll let it go. And never look back. Anyway, guys. That was the end of Act 1. I'm not gonna continue today. That was like too much of a roller coaster of emotions. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I don't know, let me know what you think of the game. I'm liking it so far, but yeah. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.